You know what's strange? Sometimes, the people who struggle the most with kindness are the people who needed it the most. Someone is genuinely nice to you. They compliment you, they help you, they care about how you feel. And instead of feeling warm, something feels uncomfortable. You overthink it. You become awkward, suspicious, distant. Sometimes you even pull away. And afterward, you quietly wonder, why did that feel so weird? You wanted kindness. So why did it make you uncomfortable? The answer is deeper than most people realize, because sometimes kindness does not feel safe, especially when your brain learns something very different about relationships. You see, the human brain builds emotional expectations. Psychologists sometimes call these emotional templates. Your mind quietly learns what love feels like, what attention feels like, what care feels like, and most importantly, what you should expect from people. If kindness was rare growing up, unpredictable, or connected to conditions, your nervous system adapts. Maybe people were only kind when they wanted something. Maybe affection disappeared quickly. Maybe care came with criticism. Or maybe emotional warmth simply wasn't normal. So the brain learns a quiet rule: do not relax too much. Something will change. Something always changes. And years later, that rule still exists, even when life changes, even when people change. This is why genuine kindness can feel emotionally confusing. Because your nervous system compares new experiences to old emotional memories. And when something feels unfamiliar, the brain becomes alert, not relaxed. Think about it like walking into a quiet room after spending years in noise. Peace feels strange at first. Not because peace is bad, because your system became familiar with chaos. The brain often mistakes familiarity for safety, even when familiarity hurts. That means sometimes emotional discomfort appears in healthy situations, not unhealthy ones. A healthy person shows kindness, and instead of comfort, you feel suspicious. You wonder, why are they being so nice? What do they want? Are they pretending? And sometimes you start waiting for disappointment before anything bad even happens. Not because you enjoy negativity, because your brain is trying to protect you from surprise pain. This is something psychology connects to emotional conditioning. The nervous system learns patterns, and once a pattern repeats enough, the brain expects it automatically, even if it no longer matches reality. This is why some people struggle receiving compliments. Someone says, "You're actually really good at this," and instead of accepting it, you reject it immediately. No, not really. It wasn't that good. They're just being nice. Because praise feels emotionally unfamiliar, and unfamiliar emotions can feel unsafe. Strangely enough, people who feel weird after kindness are often deeply caring people themselves. They understand pain. They understand rejection. They understand emotional distance. But receiving softness feels harder than giving it. Because receiving means vulnerability. And vulnerability feels risky when your nervous system learned to stay guarded. But here's something important to understand. Feeling uncomfortable with kindness does not mean something is wrong with you. It usually means your emotional system adapted to survive experiences you didn't choose. Your brain learned protection, not peace. And protection often stays active long after danger disappears. So what actually helps? First, stop judging your reaction. If kindness feels uncomfortable, notice it without shame. Instead of thinking, "Why am I like this?" try asking, "What taught me to feel unsafe here?" That question changes everything, because awareness reduces emotional confusion. Second, learn to pause before pulling away. A lot of people emotionally retreat the moment someone treats them well, not because they want distance, but because closeness feels unfamiliar. So when someone is kind, pause. Do not immediately assume bad intentions. Give your nervous system time to adjust. Safety often feels unfamiliar before it feels comfortable. Third, practice receiving small things: a compliment, support, help, kind words. You do not need to force yourself into huge emotional openness. Small moments matter. Because every healthy experience teaches the brain something new. Slowly, the nervous system begins learning. Not everyone leaves. Not everyone manipulates. Not every kind moment hides pain. And maybe, this is the strange truth about healing. Sometimes, healing does not feel warm at first. Sometimes, healing feels uncomfortable, quiet, unfamiliar, because your brain is learning a language it was never taught before, the language of emotional safety. And if kindness feels strange to you right now, maybe it does not mean you are difficult to love. Maybe you are simply learning what safe love feels like for the first time.